It was an ordinary Tuesday in the fluorescent aisles of the Kroger on Highway 21. I was pushing a half-empty buggy, hunting for coffee filters when my own voice drifted past me. It was low, steady, and slightly raspy, as it spilled from the cheap headphones of a young shelf stalker stacking soup cans. I stood there in shock, between the cereal and the pasta aisles. He was listening to one of my old horror shorts. The one about the man who wakes up with someone else's memories. The stalker never glanced my way, he just kept working, nodding faintly to my words. This was the thing that made me realize something I should have a while ago. I hadn't touched the podcast in almost a year. The last thing I remember was uploading an episode and hitting publish. And after that, nothing. No new scripts, no analytics. A microphone just sat dusty on the desk. And after a Halloween collaboration that went nowhere, I quietly assumed the whole thing had died, the way most side projects do. Yet, here was my voice, still alive in a stranger's ears. People were still listening, still carrying my stories through their days. I just stood there, unable to comprehend what was happening, my mind completely forgetting about my half-empty buggy. My hands even starting to shake a bit. Months had vanished from my own life. William Invisola, podcaster, radio voice storyteller, had disappeared from his own feed without even realizing it. And yet, the work had kept breathing on its own. That night, I dug through old files and found some drafts I barely remember writing. My body felt strangely exhausted, like I'd been running on autopilot in some fog that I couldn't quite reach in my mind. The next morning, I opened my mic again. The stories came back like they were simply waiting to be rediscovered by me all over again. Darker, sharper, and more urgent. Because I finally understood that even when you forget who you are, the voice can keep speaking. It can keep living in the world while you vanish from it. And hey, it could happen to you too. Just ask yours truly, William Invisola.